Good evening, lady and gentlemen. This is Lloyd Wizard Hazelton bringing you another cast for Electronic Revolution Television. And here with me tonight are my co-casters, Popinya. Introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
And Mooses, a new force.
Yo, what up? It's Mooses. I kill shit.
Moose is killing everything in sight, keeping it fresh as ever. And it's so far looking like Loaded's going to be playing on defense, or is it a best of three type thing that's going on? I'm not sure. Alright. They're just talking apparently. So
Yeah, looks like they haven't picked sides yet, but just to bring everybody up to speed, this is going to be CevoP.cod4, of course. Season 5, Week 2 map, of course, is going to be MP_backlot. Pure Esports versus Loaded. So this should be a really great match. Of course, both of these teams having some veteran players that are going to give us a hell of a match tonight. So I hope you guys are pumped up, because we're definitely pumped up to bring it to you guys. Just real quick, before we get into this, we're going to give you a little bit of a roster rundown here. It's going to be for Pure Esports, it's going to be 47, Nerve, Nicholas, Limitless, and Gladiator. And for Loaded, it's going to be Juvenile, Rob Wiz, The Impaler, TM, and Curious G. So like I said, veteran players with a lot of skill. So this should be a really great one.
arguably the two best teams in the game, or in North America's game anyhow, right now. Couldn't say anything more than that, really. I mean, these teams outstrip just about every other team in skill and experience, and this is probably going to be one of the best matches we will see all season or forever till eternity. Mooses, what are your ideas or thoughts?
Mooses is speechless. That is how good this match is going to be, ladies and gentlemen. Are you there, Mooses? Alright, looks like we may have lost Mooses there. He might have passed out at the keyboard. It's not an uncommon thing for Mooses to do. Alright, Mooses, so what's up, buddy? Are you there? Oh, I guess we gotta move him.
Oh, that... Ooh. Ooh, I'm angry at Mooses. Nonetheless, Pop, what are you expecting to see in this match between Pure and Loaded? Which players do you think are going to be playing where and such, strategy-wise?
Well, I'd be interested to see if they're going to be fielding some scopes or not, because Backlot's typically a map where you don't really see too much scoping since it's such a close quarters map. But we'll just have to see how it goes here. I would definitely expect to see Curious G, on an SMG, because Curious G is just ridiculous with the SMG. I would expect to see Juvie maybe with a scope. I don't know, but we'll see as we are going to get started here live on the first round here on MP_backlot. So go ahead and take it, Wizard.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm going to be following TM now, a player that I have played in scrims recently, and noticed that he is quite amazing. He's got a wonderful nade thrown up towards A that will not be hitting anybody, and the area is heavily smoked. Looks like it's going to be a bitch to rush forward, and you have no idea where anybody is, and they will pick you if you are not ready to destroy them. Luckily for TM, he is ready to push up to APC. Now front A, he's going to be looking forward. There's going to be one bottom mid he will be noticing, and it's going to be Limitless, I would assume, taking down Curious G, as well as a player beforehand whose name I did not catch. I will be watching Impaler now as he starts firing at Limitless, or what I assume to be Limitless. And he's also going to be noticing one going front A, which will be Mr. Kitties or Gladiator, I assume. And Limitless probably still top middle, not exactly sure. But as of right now, unless there's going to be some amazing clutch sauce, because let's face it, these teams are well aware of what other teams will be doing in this situation. Now it's going to be Man, or TM, taking down Mr. Kitties, and it's going to be Limitless. Top A being also taken down by Impaler with an MG from across the map. Good shots to Impaler.
Yeah, and sorry about that, guys. My mic was muted.
Oh, Mooses.
Yeah, I'm still...
No worries. No worries. So the first round going to Loaded. So very nicely done there. So right off the bat, no nerd nades coming in for frags, so that's a little bit surprising, as usually on this map you'll see about 2 or 3 people just immediately get destroyed by nades. But let's go ahead and stick here with the SMG's going to be pushing in. That's going to be Hyper Cheat. Let's switch over to him as he's going to be peeking from the bottom A area into the bricks. deciding to just play it a little bit more cautiously here. So one player down already for Pure, and Nerve going to be the one taking out Rob Wiz. So let's see here. Try to stick with the player to follow here. That's going to be Bomb. So far, nobody with Bomb on the offensive side here. So we'll just stick with. Let's see who's going to be a good player to follow. Well, actually, so far, both teams are playing really cautiously, so not really too much action going on right now. But there it is. Kitty's going to be taking out Juvenile, so that's going to be a 2 versus 4 now in favor of Pure. Impaler and TM going to be the last ones up. So I'm going to stick with Impaler now, as he did get the bomb now. A little bit of a firefight going on here, and Hyper Cheat going to be taking out TM, so it's going to be all up to Impaler to get the job done for the loaded team, and he is going to be pushing in from front A here. Spots a player in the top apartments area, going to get some shots off, no tags, 30 seconds left here. They know where he's at. He is definitely in a world of hurt here. Impaler going to be pushing in now. They're already trying to pre-fire that bomb plant. Spots a player, Mr. Kitties, he's going to get taken out. Gets the SMG now. He's switching back and forth, and Hyper Cheat making him pay. So 1-1 your score here. Pure bringing it back here. So some back and forth early action, Mooses.
Alright, yeah, it's pretty good so far with the tie. Right now we got, attack team, they're moving up. They're playing really slow, not doing much, waiting for nades to land. They got some smoke pouring out. Oh, wow, Pure Name It, taking out 3 of Loaded's team. That was a pretty nice nade there. It's down to a 2v5 situation. Right now, Crazy G and Wiz up for Loaded. I don't know if they could do much. Right now we're on Rob Wiz, as Pure is taking out Crazy G with the SMG. Rob Wiz taking out Pure... Man, this is sick.
This is sick indeed, Mooses. It's going to be 2 up to Pure, who are arguably on the easier side at defense, but I believe this map is more even than any other map aside from District. But we're going to be watching Juvenizzle as he moves forward with a smoke up for his teammates over at B, dropping the bomb in the L turn, and it's going to be another grenade from him as well. They're definitely trying to get free kills so they don't have to go gun to gun. These men are probably equally matched in that area anyhow. There's going to be one that I spotted over at Steel at A. I should probably switch over to Pure now to see what they're doing, actually. And it's going to be watching Namet over at the top B apartments, not doing much of anything, so I'm going to switch over to Hyper Cheat, who is at Red Container, a spot that just got slammed by the man from Bricks. Slammed by the man, that rhymes, I like it. And it's going to be 2 versus 4, NRV, and whoever Namet is, probably a Maglio, due to the forum beef they just had. They should just wrap it out. And it's going to be Loaded up, Pure down. Let's see what they've got going on. Rob Wiz taking down whoever that is, probably Maglio. And it's 1 versus 4. Nerve, definitely somebody with a lot of experience, but not enough to destroy or defeat Curious G, whose swift action took him down like the hammer of Thor. Popping.
Alright guys, let's take it off to the war room of Loaded. Let's go now.
So does that mean they could hear us right now?
Christ.
Explosives planted.
Alright guys, so I do apologize. It looks like...
We got Juvenile on the bomb site. Bomb's down right now with about 30 seconds left on the ticker. Juvenile's just playing the bomb site, taking out Mr. Kitties, throwing some more fire, getting some tags, being shot at from front A as he's taking out Pure Nerve. What a shot. Great play. Juvenile still just controlling shit from A site as it's currently 2-2 still. Great match so far, but Juvenile does clutch the round. Nice win. And we're going to go ahead and move on to Pop.
Alright, so 3-2 now your score in favor of Loaded. So it looks like we kind of failed a little bit there on the Loaded War Room, so I do apologize for that. Let's go ahead and switch it over to Pure War Room. Hopefully I'm out there. Let's go to Pure. Let's go.
I'm in A.
Top mid.
Can't even play mid. Then Grey car.
Just fucking fell out the behold, dude.
Fucking enter spawn, literally.
Here we are,
They
like
seem to
getting
be
picked.
just waiting for us.
Oh, and that was a fast one, ladies and gentlemen. Loaded, getting up 4-2 now. So very nicely done there by Loaded. Looks like we are going to be, getting some very fast action here. Nerve going to be throwing off an early nade here. Let's see if it lands on anybody. No, it does not. So both teams just going to be pushing out. It looks like they're doing a 3-2 split for Pure here. 3 going to the B side, 2 going to the A side. Hyper Cheat going to be working from the bottom A there. And there it is, Namet getting the first frag into Impaler. So early lead here for Pure. Let's try to find the bomb carrier. Curious G getting tagged up in the top area. Rob Wiz getting an SMG kill into Namet here. So both teams even here, both having lost one player. And there it is, more frags coming in. They're trading frags back and forth. Pure, Nerve, and Juvenile both getting taken out. So just over a minute left here. 3 versus 3. Trademark going to be, TM going to be going back for the bomb. Hopping over that fence here. And there's Curious G getting dropped by Mr. Kitty's headshot. So just under a minute left here. TM once again with the bomb, working from the L turn area. L is going to be in the containers area. Spots a player up in the steal. He's going to get some tags on him, but Mr. Kitty's going to get the job done onto Rob Wiz. And let's find the last player here is going to be once again TM. Once again with the bomb in the front A area, and it looks like they do have 3 players ready to pounce on him. Oh, but he does take out L, so that's going to be a 2 versus 1 now. Mr. Kitty's getting taken out as well by TM. Can he get the 3rd kill? That's going to be the question here, ladies and gentlemen. Hyper Cheat going to be working from the bottom A area, going to be playing it very slowly, not even moving at all, rather. And TM going to be wisely heading towards the B side, as he most likely anticipates that he's going to be getting somebody, camping him out, pre-firing into the laundry. Doesn't see anybody there, of course. And Hyper Cheat going to be slowly iron sighting his way over towards TM. TM, where is he going to sit here by the bomb? That's gonna hopefully give him a good sight. So really good spot there. Going to be sitting right behind that iron beam. Hyper Cheat going to be just waiting and patiently pushing in. He spotted him. He definitely spotted him. And there it is, Hyper Cheat. Wow, playing it so smart. Just waiting until the last second to push in and getting that nice little peek there onto TM. So TM with a really nice effort, but Pure just too much. So 4-3 in favor of Pure.
Yeah, that was marvelous slow play on his part. Like, usually people just don't like to play that slow, and he took his time there and ended up clutching the round. So it's even it up. Well, not even up, but very close, which is basically an even match, 4-3. We're going to go ahead and move on to Juvenile, who's throwing in a set nade towards the A side right now. He's tagging somebody towards A, so he definitely knows somebody's on the A bomb side right now. Bomb is down in their spawn, about halfway in between spawn and A. I don't know what they're doing with that right now, but we'll go back to that later to see where we're going. We got Hyper Cheat seeing one in top A. No more peaks from top A, though. Yep, Hyper Cheat taking out Juvenile easily, as he's still playing A very slow. It's back down to a 2v1 situation. Loaded's up with Crazy G and Impaler. It's going to be pretty tough for Hyper Cheat to slowly play this one out, but as he's seen one in apartment and definitely heard one in a side mid house, we're going to see how he plays this. And it's still going pretty slow as Crazy G is making his way around APC. Hyper Cheat still chilling. Oh, as he gets flashed by the Impaler. Impaler has no idea he just flashed him, but Hyper Cheat barely just coming out of conscious state, whatever, blah blah. But Impaler still just watching the site. Crazy G gonna work around. Oh, and takes Hyper Cheat out with a 74U shot to, I don't even know, but we're gonna go back to Pop.
Back to Pop.
No, go ahead, take it, Wizard.
Oh, Wiz is gonna take it.
Now I get some airtime, you bastard. So I'm gonna be watching NRV rushing forward with the SMG, not rushing anymore. And now he's pushing forward. It's excellent work on NRV's part to get this far without being killed by a grenade, which happens to be my bane of choice. But NRV pushing through the asshole now. Bottom mid now. Mr. Kitty's taking down Curious G with a very nice MG, I would assume. Yeah, the man would be Nicholas. Thank you, Fat Jesus. Fat Jesus giving me some intel. NRV still in the top mid. Switching over now to Juvenile playing the top A. Looks like he's got some work to do at the stairs as he hears somebody on the right side of A, and he's going to be peeking with no avail. There's nobody there. It's a 3 versus 4 situation here now. Yes, a situation. Mr. Kitty's taken down by Juvie. 2v4. Is it manageable enough for Pure to come back from this one-person deficit? I'm sure it is. Now it's not. 1 versus 3. Rob Wiz Impaler Juvenile against Mr. Hyper, or NRV, who I was watching earlier, who I should have stayed with us. He was the last man standing, and it was a quick round, appear to be quick work for Loaded. Pop, what do you think? Go for it.
Yeah, at 6-3 now in favor of Loaded. So Loaded running away with this one. Let's do a quick scoreboard rundown. Curious G going to be your top fragger at 11-6. At 8-6 for Juvie, 7-5 for Rob, Wiz, Impaler at 6-5. TM with a 6-6. Nameth going to be top fragging for the defensive side, 9-7 now as he just got a frag into the Impaler, and it's going to be 7-7 for Hyper Cheat. Mr. Kitty's dropping a 6-8, 4-9 for L, and Nerve coming in at 3-7. So 6-3 now your score in favor of Loaded. And it looks like Curious G is going to be adding to that score now. 13-6. Very nicely done there by Curious G. Getting another one. So at least 3 frags for Curious G. 14-6. Curious G showing why he's just been on the best teams that gaming has to offer, because he's a beast and a half. So very nicely done there by Curious G. So now the last player up going to be Mr. Kitties, and he is definitely as defenseless as a kitty because he has got Rob Wiz, Curious G, and TM all on his tail. He's going to get flashed once again, but once again coming out of consciousness, as Mooses would say. 35 seconds left on the clock. He's just going to be camping out the steel area. Maybe he's going to be trying to get some wall banging action going on here, and he's going to get spotted here, and he's going to get taken out by Curious G once again. 15-6. The man is unstoppable, Mooses.
Curious G is definitely a beast. I've seen him play around quite a bit, played with him some. He's definitely a boss player, but we're going to go ahead and follow him, though, just because he's been doing so good. So with eyes on Curious G, let's see what he could do right here. As Curious G does take out Nerve with a nice set nade, and Juvenile being taken out with a set nade, too. But Curious G taken out with the headshot by Nameth. Fuck you, Thomas. But anyways, we're down to a 2v3 situation. Right now Loaded is down, and they need to get this round right here. They need to get the bomb planted. Even though they're up, it's still nice to have those wins. And they're down to a 1v3 situation. All eyes on Rob Wiz. But we do have Hyper Cheat moving into lower mid. Kitty's playing B site. And yeah, round's over because Rob Wiz died. So nice try, Loaded, on that round.
Pointing out the obvious. Excellent work, Mooses. We're going to be seeing as Loaded pushes forward now with great vigor and non-adjustment. It seems like they're doing the same thing. 2 over at A, 3 over at B. And I'm going to be watching as Pure, who are ready for that B assault now. They got 3 over there as well. Rob Wiz rushing forward. He's going to have to come into the wall. That is Pure's defense. And it's going to be NRB coming into contact. First contact with Rob Wiz, like he is the extraterrestrial. And it's going to be Mr. Kitty's taking down the Impaler, and I believe Curious G just killed somebody. Curious G also happens to be my favorite gamer of all time because he said hello to me at or I said hello to him first. It doesn't matter. 3 versus 3 now. Namet taking some fire. Thank you for that. Considerable laughter. Limitless firing forward. A stream of bullets that I did not see kill. Namet, though, having to deal with TM, Curious G, taken down by Mr. Kitties, who is also known as the Gladiator, if you saw the Enervate Emergence Day video. And TM, Namet, let's see where this duel of men goes, as TM also has to deal with the other men. That would be Mr. Kitties and Limitless. TM's taking some fire, though, and it's... Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, now it's 1 versus 2. 1 versus 2. This is manageable for the man, as he is the man in every single scrim I've ever played him in. Which, by the way, happens to rhyme. TM taking down the Met as well. Now he's got to deal with Limitless, who definitely knows where he is. Multisyllabics coming all at you. And Limitless playing the red container. Or he's pushing forward a little bit, and knowing that the bomb's going to be over there as he hears the jiggle, as I perform the jiggle. And Limitless pushing forward and killing TM. 7-5, definitely in Loaded's favor, but now Pure's going to go over to attack, and I'm not sure if they've got a better assault.
Really would have to disagree with you right there. It's definitely not in Loaded's favor right now. It's looking more on Pure's side because they're definitely on the easy side right now. If they could go ahead and get some fast plants, surprise the defensive team, which usually is pretty easy, but I don't know how it'll go with Loaded. Loaded is usually pretty prepared for matches.
I disagree with you.
And by the way, it's not a rhyme, it was a synonym.
You go to hell.
You guys are just ridiculous right now. All right, let's kick it off, guys. Here, early nades, no frags coming in so far. Smoke pre-fire, still nothing coming in. Hyper Cheat gonna be the first to fall to TM. Nerve and Kitty's both gonna get frags into Robwiz and Impaler. So three versus four, 2 versus 4 now. As TM gonna be getting taken out. Juvie also gonna be getting taken out by Mr. Kitties, and a very fast round in favor of Pure. So very nicely done. No, so 7-5 at half. Now 6-7. At the Pure team's going to be getting some momentum here.
Exactly like I just said. All Pure has to do is get the bomb down fast, surprise loaded, try to do stuff other teams haven't done, you know, really. The game's so simple, it's easy to do the same thing over and over, and the thing to do is surprise the other team with as much surprises as you have in your pockets. And I'm talking to you, all you fucker. Oh, I said butter. But anyways, we're back to this 4v5 situation. Down to 3 on loaded side. Pure is definitely up right now as they're taking it slow. We got Juvenile still playing in lower A, just waiting for somebody to come in so we can destroy them with a quick 74U shot to the brain. We're still playing on him as he does take out Namit. Can he do anything else as he's taking fire from Mr. Kitties but gets pistoled? Actually pistoled, but now we're down to the 4v2 situation. 3v2, this TM is taking out Hyper Cheat with the 74U, while Mr. Kitty's trying to plant the bomb. He's got a 74, he's got his AK-47 out, but he's definitely got the bomb going down now. It's definitely planted. Definitely planted. One guy on top mid, who basically would have finished the round anyways, but Nerve. Yeah, so we got Wizard go ahead taking over from here.
Definitely. Excellent. I will take it over as I'm going to be looking to follow Curious G, who's been leading this match in frags and experience. Well, mostly experience in frags. I'm not sure. Whatever. Curious G, though, pushing forward. Bottom 10, MG in hand. Digital camouflage. I like your style, sir. And he's going to be hearing one up in top mid. Firing, not hitting anything, but it's a 4 versus 5, 3 versus 5 now in Loaded's favor. Curious G taking down 2 players, which would be Limitless and whoever I didn't see. But it's 8-7 now. I'm not exactly sure in whose favor. I'm a little confused right now. Tired.
Right now it's in Loaded's favor, but Pop, take it.
Alright, so that last round going to Loaded, so it is going to be 8-7 in favor of Loaded, guys. But let's just switch over to War Room. Let's go to the Pure War Room. Let's go.
I'm going A.
One's in A.
10, top 10 and A.
One's in A. Top B and top 10.
Top 10
Top
dead.
B, TM's top B. Watch for top A, man.
It's on the stairs of the ice.
On A stairs. On A stairs? Let's go B.
Ice stairs, one's ice stairs.
Watch for Dancy in A.
Got him.
Oh, nice. Let's go B. Let's go B.
Okay, I'm coming B.
Watch him be Elmo or something.
I'm sitting in mid hall.
He's A still.
I think he's back A.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm playing for third. No.
I think TM at A. I mean B.
Alright, now let's see here. As I'm going to be following Juvenizzle towering over with the grenade. That doesn't make any sense at all. But he's going to be rushing forward with an MG or SMG in the middle. Oh, he's going to be spotting and taking down NRV, who rushed forward with his SMG very quickly and with expertise, though not good enough to be taken out. Or, never mind. But it's 4 versus 4, 3 versus 4 in Pure's favor. And this match is currently tied.
Oh, whoa, timeout called by the Impaler, by Loaded.
Time out!
There is a timeout in here for the next round, but it's still 2v3.
Yet they are still playing.
That's interesting, very interesting, Wizard. What do you think about that?
I think it's a conspiracy started by CeVo. But it's 1 versus 2, Mr. Kitties, Nemeth against TM. And I'm watching as TM creeps ever forward from his tin hiding spot. Hopefully picking Nemeth, who is at the A bomb site, but instead, Nemeth will be taking down TM. And that
TM, the man, just can't do it.
But his arch nemesis can, Nemeth. That's Bizarro.
Alright, guys, so we do have a little bit of a timeout here.
Yeah, with this timeout, let's go ahead and go over what's happened so far. Actually, we're going to go ahead and do a kill recap for all of you that can't see the tab and look up. We got attack side, Team Pure, who is up right now 9-8. Mr. Kitties 15, 1-12. Namit 14, 1-12. L 12, 2-12. And he's just making even. Hyper Cheat going 10 and negative with the 12 deaths. And Pure Nerve 9, 2-12. Not bad. Still some teamwork with the assists, but really him and Hyper Cheat really do need to pick it up. Anyways, Curious G, 20-12 just being the monster in this match right now. It's actually kind of ridiculous how easy it is for him to get kills. But then right behind him, 7 kills behind actually, Juvenile with 13, 2-12, Rob Wiz with 10, 4, and 11, The Man 11, 1, and 12, and the Appeller 6, 2, and 13 with the 300 ping, which could obviously be his problem with the very, very negative score. What do you have to comment on that, Wizard or Pop?
The Impaler's being a very heavy anchor right now. And holding Pure back, or not Pure, but Loaded with that ping. That is just awful ping. I cannot stand bad.
He is definitely the anchor in the sludge.
Anchor in the sledge. He is just holding them down with all that weight of ping.
Oh, I know. He's either too many donuts. He might have been hanging out with me too much. I don't know. But either way, get that kid some pot, something, chill his nerves. He needs to relax and start playing this match.
Good point. We need him to
So
get
it looks
that
like
ping back. Oh, please proceed. Pop.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, it looks like we're just going to be, chilling out here for just a little bit. So if you guys want to get some shout-outs across, definitely hit us up on pound e-rev on IRC. I'm going to be up there. So definitely, if you guys want to get some shout-outs out, get them over to me. Or I believe Bobcat also is on there. And besides that, yeah, we're just going to be, chilling here, waiting for the players to ready up. And looks like actually Loaded dropping one player. They might be subbing him out. Not sure what's going on here, but it looks like we're just going to be taking just a little bit of a break here.
I already am being bombarded with shout-outs, so let's go. ProCal X is saying ProCal's the best. We got some shout-outs for Broke Doc Harrier, the European Menace, who sucks and rages, but anyways. Also, Shell, Lost Cause, a whole bunch of my homies. Yep, we'll be seeing you playing some games later on, and that's it for some shoutouts on my side right now. Wizard, Pop?
Ooh, I don't have any shoutouts because I don't believe I am in the IRC channel, but I will give shoutouts to people who I love. Giving shoutouts to my boys, Abraxas, Fat Jesus, my Commander Donut, and Fluffy. That about it.
Alright, I just want to give a quick
Also,
shout-out. No, go ahead.
Confused bunch.
Well, I just would like to let everybody know that Riser wants to shout out that he was caught cheating on the TZ.
That was LOL, by the way.
Alright, we got Zawidna saying Impaler's the best pickup ever. Rock saying Mushroom is maybe the worst player in CEVO. And that's about all the other all the ones that I'm willing to repeat on the air here. So let's try to keep it at least PG-13 here. Let's see, we got one coming in from Grace, who claims that he is the best scope ever. So nice modesty there, Grace.
And a fool. I have a shout out from 51 Polanski. Shout out to Dark and his retarded horse and New Era for losing. Also one from Two Shoes. Oh, he's giving a shout out to me. Easy PK coming up with a shout out to Loaded for picking up the Impaler, which was he's satirizing that by saying it's a good call, but I think he's also saying it's a bad call. Oh,
and we're back into the match following Curious G as he's moving through the lower hole, doing a quick smoke into the Pure spawn area. He makes some peeks, throwing some... Oh, he does tag one top mid. I don't know if he realized it or not. He's going to re-peek, spam some more. We're going to go ahead and move over to Hyper Cheat, playing right in front of apartments. It's a great spot actually because not a lot of people expect it, but it has a lot of good vantage points. He does see somebody right now, could not make any contact, so we're going to go ahead and move over to Curious G Loaded, who was the receiver of what's his name's Hyper Cheat's shots, and he does see him, but gets taken out quickly by Hyper Cheat. So that's plus 10 almost for Hyper Cheat, but Juvenile quickly ends that with his 47. Some Tourette's or something tonight. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and let Wizard finish out this round because it's over.
Oh, well, thank you for leaving me with the scraps of your round.
No problem, bruh.
Oh, I will be taking to the skies now with a camera that is my own and of nobody else's use as I watch Pure send 3 players over towards the A side of the map with Limitless playing the tree side of the map, which was actually just middle grassy area. Nemeth and Curious G coming into instant contact with Curious G getting taken out while he tries to go over to the bottom mid. However, TM will be trying to make some revenge happen for his pal as he will be left alone on that side of the map. It's 3 versus 4. Now it's 3 versus 2 with Juvenizzle, my Nizzle, being taken down by Hyper Cheat. Nemeth making his way in the bottom A, hopefully with the bomb right about now. Mr. Kitty's also pushing into steal. 2 versus 2, an even-sided match as it now seems. The Impaler playing in spawn like a little girl. TM playing over by the B side, going towards the middle now as it's not really an entire flank, but some sort of push. I couldn't really respond. But it's 2 MGs coming up against another MG and an SMG. Let's see how this plays out like a game of chess in who's ever's favored. Tongue-tied tonight. Moment of silence is what I say. 2 versus 2. I'm taking back that
Quickly
moment
brought
of
down
silence.
to a 1v2. And
Ooh,
a
Mr.
0v2 for Pure with the lead 11-8. And what did I say again? Pure definitely had the advantage coming in at half because they just needed to get the bomb down, take their time, and win some rounds, and that's exactly what they're doing. Brilliant play. Mr. Kitty's, though, getting taken out early by Impaler with the grenade, and Mr. Kitty's getting taken out in revenge by L as Hyper Cheat taking out Curious G with a nade. Juvenile taking out Namit with a 47 and a 74U to Juvenile. It's now down to a 2v3 situation. Loaded's up, but TM's taken out, so 2v2. We're going to go ahead and follow Rob Wiz. No, just kidding, because he's in the spawn doing nothing really, just kind of playing slowly, working towards the B-bomb. He does hear somebody at the B-bomb. He's probably going to take him out here right now, so let's get the camera. Oh, Rob Wiz, Impaler, simultaneous takeouts of the Pure team. So bringing it back a little bit for Loaded, but Loaded's really going to have to start pushing hard here.
Yeah, 11-9 your score here in favor of Pure. So Loaded just falling slightly behind now. Curious G at 21 and 15, and Mr. Kitty's at 18 and 14. Your top fraggers. TM gonna be taking out Hyper with a nade. TM gonna be getting taken out himself with a nade. And 3 versus 2 now as L and Mr. Kitty's gonna be facing up Rob Wiz and the Impaler. So many kills coming in, hard to keep up here. L gonna be throwing out a flash and a nade into the mid area, and Impaler gonna be taking out Kitties. So L gonna be your last player up, and let's switch over to him here as Rob Wiz and the Impaler both going to be on the prowl for him. So Impaler going to be playing from the bottom MG area. Just over a minute left here as L's going to be giving away his position here slightly. Rob Wiz going to be pushing in on him, and L going to get the frag into Rob Wiz. So can L get the clutch? Can he get it done? That's the question here. Impaler going to be making a little bit of noise from the bottom mid area. 50 seconds left. L is going to be peeking from the side here of the top A area. Impaler going to be playing from the mid M2 area. Mid 2 is going to be peeking on him. Get some tag on him. Can he get walled? No, he doesn't. Impaler just barely avoids that ace. He is bleeding out very badly here. And Pure does not have the bomb here, so he's going to be having to make his way towards him. And Impaler going to be wisely going to be crawling up onto those stairs. He should not have a great shot on him, but he will have some type of shot on him as he is going to be slowly getting into his line of sight. So Impaler here going to be slowly pushing in here. Now Pure has the bomb. He's going to be pushing towards the B side. Impaler going to be hearing that undoubtedly. 7 seconds left here. He knows that he has to plan here. So Impaler going to be pushing in, but he has enough time to plan it. So he is not going to be pushing too aggressively. But a nice flash here. Let's see if it blinds him. Yes, it does. Impaler gets the beautiful headshot onto Pure. So very well played by Impaler, throwing a perfect flash, blinding the hell out of him, and then coming in with the headshot for the AK-47. So very nicely done there by Impaler, bringing it to 11 and 10 in favor of Pure Esports.
An excellent flash indeed. It's like playing against Stevie Wonder. However, I'm going to be watching TM as he makes his way over to B, or Bizzle if you are my nizzle and you call it that. And he's going to be tossing a grenade up, a fine grenade. Furious G showed me that today, actually. And it's a lot of smoke over at B. It could very well be a B push, but I'm not watching it any pure movement. Oh, Mr. Kitty's making his way to the top A, cutting through the defenses of Loaded. 2 versus 3 now, with Mr. Kitty's picking up 2 kills, I believe. He's going to be spotting somebody as he jumped up and glitched through the stairs, and he's going to be taking out Rob Wiz. How unfortunate, Mr. Wizard. That is a very unfortunate thing indeed. TM now, who has proven he can bring it down to a 1 versus 1, but not complete them just recently. And I'm going to be watching him. He is the last man standing in middle, knowing that Limitless, who I believe it's Limitless, on third story now, bomb down. It's like 1 versus 4, as Anger once said. It's like having an extra man with that bomb down. And he's going to be making his way over to APC. Not a good move, but a move that he can only progress with. That makes no sense. But fudge it anyhow. He's going to be making his way over to L-turn, getting a little bit of cover there from the third story. And he's going to be spotting third, and he will hopefully get a pick. But time is running out, as he once said, and he will be taken down by Limitless with an MG. 12 to 10 in Pure's favor. Go forth, my son.
And now to the Pure War Room for some action.
I hit someone mid.
Oh, the car's running.
Ah, no, I saw it too.
Paul.
Top A.
Top A, top A.
Got him.
Top A down. Yeah, another one because it was an AK.
Another one's up. I think there's another one. I think there's an AK up there too, man.
Third.
It's probably prone up there.
He's in
Wow.
dumpster B.
Yeah, the Pure players could be pretty pissed right here if they lose another round, though.
He's grass.
I think it's A, probably.
It's Rob.
It's an L car right under you.
Batman! Bravo! Pure coming in with the win, exactly like I called it at half, though. Too bad I didn't get a bet in. But great game, loaded out of here quickly, as is Pure. Thank you, Wizard, Pop, and Bobcat for the e-rev effort tonight. And thank you for having me on. It was great. It was great joining you guys.
Oh, no problem.
Alright, so 13 to 10 is going to be your final score here, everybody. So thank you for joining us. That was a hell of a match, as we said it would be. Go ahead.
I have shout-outs. Alright, first shout-out comes from 51's Janja. Shout-out to Easy and his mother, who makes extremely good noodles, he says. And I trust that judgment. And I also got a shout-out from Two Shoes earlier, but his shout-out is to me. That's a bit self-serving if I say that. Thank you, Two Shoes. So, yeah.
I also have some shout-outs here.
Alright, so I got just...
you could go ahead and continue, then I'll do my shout-outs.
Alright, just got one quick shout-out here to Kraka. My boy, I love you, Kraka. There you go.
Alright, I got a few shout-outs here. Mondi wants to let everybody know Minimam lives and is in his house. Mauser wants everybody to know Mooses is pro at shoutcasting. Shoddy wants everybody to know that he is loved for no reason. That doesn't make sense. Also, some shout-outs to my home team, R-Dub, and SN. I don't remember what it means, but Lost Cause and Broke. Peace.
Alright, so from everybody here at e-rev, thank you for joining us and have a great night.